Welcome to the Pythagorean Theorem by Selma, Claire, Karina, and Gabriel. Selma, why don't you define what the Pythagorean Theorem is?
The Pythagorean theorem applies to any and all right triangles, and only right triangle. So we have the sum of a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where c is often represented as the hypotenuse, but it doesn't have to. Let's go to an example.
So the question is, what is the length of this hypotenuse if the length of this leg is 5 and the length of this leg is 12? Now, technically, it doesn't matter if this is A or if this is B or if this is A or this is B. All that really matters is that this is C. So let's write out the theorem first. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So we can substitute anything in for A and B. So let's say that A is 12. So 12 squared plus 5 squared is equal to C squared, and that is the value we are trying to find. So we can expand this out. 12 squared is 144, and 5 is 25 equals C squared. And then you add these, so C squared equals 169. And don't forget, we had to take the square root of both sides. So C is equal to 13. So this length is 13. Now, let's solve another problem.
Okay, so we are going to be solving this side right here. So as we just previously stated, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we can say that this is a and this is b, and then this will be c. So that would be 7 squared plus, we can call this x squared equals c squared, which would be 10 squared. So we have 49 plus x squared equals 100. We have x squared equals 51, and then we take the square root, and we get x equals root 51.
So this is a reminder that the answer does not have to be a whole number, it can be a square root.
Now, can't this be easier? Let's go to some triples.
As you've seen previously in the first example, all legs happen to be whole numbers, and that's not always the case. In fact, it's not the case most of the time. But these are 3 triangles that are special because all their legs and the hypotenuse are whole numbers. So this Pythagorean triple is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, and to prove that, we just 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. So 9 plus 16 equals 25, and that is true. And to prove this one, 25 or 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared. So 25 plus 144 equals 169, which is true. And for this last one, 8 squared plus 15 squared equals 17 squared. 64 plus 225 equals 289, and that is also true. Now, it is really helpful to remember these, but you do not have to remember these, but these are shortcuts in a way. If you find certain legs in a ratio of 3 or 5 or 5, 12, 13, or 8, 15, 17, it is a good thing to remember this so you don't have to take the time to use the Pythagorean theorem.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any requests or video ideas, feel free to comment down in the section below, or you can contact us via our email address provided by our YouTube channel.